Rain or shine, it's here to make you laugh. It's the Steamboat Comedy Podcast. It's the Steamboat Comedy Podcast. And now your host, Kyle Ruff.
Checking. I'm putting in a Zen and cracking a beer because life is pain.
No, life's good, dude.
Life is good.
Life's good. It's what you say, dude. You gotta say good things.
You gotta say good things. You gotta be good things, and you gotta win good things.
Yes.
Because you're once again listening to the fifth.
Might as well be 100.
Might as well be 100. Best of the Boat award-winning Steamboat Comedy Podcast, bitches.
We did it.
Let's go.
We did it again. We won.
We did. We are winners.
We won the Best in the Boat. That's our local award program.
Yes.
I think. And we won. We're the best podcast in Steamboat. And
Matt,
feels
tell
good.
them about the Best of the Boat awards while I check the camera real quick.
Check the camera. It's a local award system that tells people what the best thing in Steamboat is. And our podcast is the best podcast in Steamboat. And that's saying a lot because there's trillions of podcasts coming out of Steamboat.
So many. A lot of people call Steamboat like the podcast mecca. You know what I mean? This is where podcasts kind of started.
Well, a lot of people don't know like Theo Von and Joe Rogan and Your Mom's House podcast. They don't know that all of those are out of Steamboat.
Right.
And we beat them.
And they all modeled their shows after ours.
Yes, in a dimly lit room.
Yes. It always shows up brighter on my phone than it does.
It does. It feels dim right now, but
does
maybe
feel
that's
dim
just
right
the
now.
spirit of the night.
It also is, summer is I think in the past, Matthew.
Summer is fast gone, Kyle.
Fall is falling.
It's been falling, dude.
It's been falling.
Had a long fall here in Steamboat. Let's tell them about fall. Tell the people what fall is.
I actually do. We've been traveling a lot, which we're going to talk about. But I do like getting on the road this time of year just because I love the leaves.
A lot of good leaves.
Oh, the best leaves around
There's
here.
a lot of good leaves. The Midwest had more trees than I thought.
Yeah, but they're not sexy looking trees like these trees.
They're decent trees.
I mean, they're not bad.
I was pleasantly surprised by the trees.
There's a lot of good foliage.
Before we get too far into it, though, we do have to do our sponsors. This week, we are brought to you by burning your tongue on food or liquid that's too hot.
Hey, burning your tongue on food or liquid that's too hot. Thanks so much again. I'm a big fan.
Me too.
Yeah.
I've been using this stuff for years, dude.
What do you use that product on most often?
My tongue.
No, but what food or liquid?
Hot chocolate.
Hot chocolate.
I remember I burned my tongue so bad on some hot chocolate at a high school football game when I was a little kid one time.
Yeah.
And that it scarred me. It's like part of my trauma that I talked to with my therapist who doesn't exist.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're doing good work. That's why you're doing so well.
Yeah, for sure.
For me, it's always and forever, it's pizza rolls.
Hot Pocket pizza rolls, the same fucking ballpark. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to torch your tongue on them.
You get a nuclear pizza roll. Because you're a kid, you're excited. You're like, oh my God, I want a pizza roll. And you chuck that whole thing in your mouth and you're like, the whole,
Yep.
until you find something to throw in your mouth, like ice.
Yeah, no, I burned my tongue
extinguisher.
on coffee the other day, which made me think of that sponsor that we had today.
Oh, thanks, coffee.
Yeah, thank you, coffee,
Thanks,
for burning
Starbucks,
my tongue.
Our sponsors.
Yeah, if you haven't burned your tongue yet and you're thinking about trying it, enter promo code Steamboat Comedy _2 gay dudes.
Yes.
And you will get a free burning of the tongue.
First burn's free. That's what I tell the ladies.
Yeah. So that is nice. Thanks for sponsoring us.
Yeah, big
we appreciate
sponsor.
you.
And we've been busy, boys. We apologize to our lovely fans. We've been out and about. I've been gone for like 3 weeks. You've gone for like 2 weeks.
Yeah, we've been
oot and a boot. I was out in Omaha and Kansas City with my boy Robbie Bernstein, friend of the show.
Beautiful, beautiful Kansas City.
Beautiful Kansas City.
Do you have any
barbecue?
I was just going to say, what'd you have?
We had, it's the kind of barbecue spot you want because it's just like a weird shack.
Okay.
Like on the side of a highway. It had some fucking stupid punny name, and I can't remember what it was right now. Something about jazz, because they had like jazz musicians there, which I thought was a weird twist. Yeah. They had like a shitty, if I can find the picture, I'll splice it into this or something. But because I took a picture of it, like their logo was like a pig, and he had like a saxophone or some shit like that. And
yeah, like pig phone.
Pig in my phone.
Yeah, what'd you eat?
I had some brisket.
How was it?
It was good. Oh, you know what I had? I had brisket meatloaf, bro.
Brisket meatloaf.
Brisket meatloaf.
So just like bigger brisket, pretty much.
Yeah, but more loafy.
Thicker cuts.
They loafed it up.
Okay. Did
You know
you
what
have
I mean?
banana pudding?
I did not.
You're not a big banana pudding guy.
I'm not a big sweets guy.
You're not.
I'm not.
But if I'm going to a barbecue spot, I'm getting the banana pudding.
Oh, yeah.
You know they have it.
Ooh.
And I'm going to get it.
Shout out to former business that doesn't exist. Louisiana Lindsay's in town used to have the best BP, dude.
Oh, yeah. She's still around. She's great. She's good. I think she's a listener.
Shout out to Louisiana Lindsay.
When she was about to stop doing that, she just had a ton of banana pudding left over, and she gave me like 2 pints of it.
Really?
Yeah, it was fucking awesome.
Why didn't I get any of that?
You were wrong place at the wrong time, buddy. I was at the right place at the right time.
Yeah, I guess so.
It was literally like walking out of the barley fucking wasted, and she's like, I got a ton of banana pudding.
And you're like, okay. You just start slopping it like Winnie the Pooh.
Slop it all right now, dude. That's the thing. Banana pudding, not good after 3 days.
Yeah, it does go bad.
Not a
quick.
good shelf life.
That's why, I mean, pudding in general.
Especially if
like
you keep it under your bed like I do.
Yeah.
I keep all my pudding under my bed.
Under my bed. It keeps me away from the
You
pudding.
hit Kansas City. You liked it.
Yeah, Kansas City was cool.
Was that your first time in Kansas City?
It was.
Really?
Yeah, I went. Well,
Would you ever go
first-
back?
Yeah. I mean, I didn't get to see much of it. We just kind of gigged and then went to the hotel and then gigged and then left.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did a comedy show in these people's backyard that were super nice. Just for like 9 people, but they were super stoked on it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it was sick.
That's good. I'd rather have 9 people who like you than 50 people who hate you.
Right.
Yeah, for sure.
But no, these people, they lived in a really bougie, like gated neighborhood on the outskirts of town, and they were fans of Robbie, and so like we'll book you just for like our friends.
Yeah.
We're like, okay. And they were just like,
nice.
here's all the booze you could want and our golf simulator and our pool and shit. Just hang out. We're like, okay.
Did you fuck with the golf simulator?
We did, but we didn't play golf where they had an attachment where you could shoot zombies.
Oh, yeah, of course.
On like a whole garage door size screen, too.
That's awesome.
It was sick.
That's very fun. That almost makes you not want to do the show.
Yeah, I know. We were like, what are you even doing?
Yeah,
we were doing that before the show, and we're just like, let's just cancel the show.
Yeah,
Let's
for
shoot
sure.
These zombies are coming.
Why aren't they just playing this game?
Yeah.
We're not going to be better than this game.
Yeah, I can't compete with this.
No,
Are you fucking kidding me? But so that was cool. Then did another backyard show, and then went home to Ohio, saw the niece, which was cool.
Yep.
And then we did our show at Howard's. Thanks for all the homies who came out, friends and family that came out to Howard's for
Kyle's
that.
old friends, thanks for coming out.
New friend Matt came
New
out and
friend
joined.
Matt appreciates you, and I'm a better friend to him than you guys ever were or can be. So
The comments are coming.
yeah, that's fine.
They're all
dude.
going to be like, yeah, probably.
For sure. They seem like bad friends, dude.
Bad friends.
They seem like
Terrible
not
friends.
good friends.
Thanks for buying tickets.
But thanks for buying tickets and coming and laughing, and we appreciate you, and I'm a better friend than you guys are, but you guys all have families and stuff now, so I don't think it matters
That's
to you like
true.
it does to me.
I was like the freak show. Look at the one kid without a family from our graduating class. Look at him dance. Yeah.
It's cool what you can do when you don't have kids, though.
It
you
is
can
true.
just do stand-up
I
comedy.
can just do whatever I want all the time.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It
And
is
then,
fucking fun.
and shout out to Howard's for having us. Howard's is a sick venue.
Yeah,
Cool
and I
dude.
met you. I flew down there and met you in your hometown. I got to see what brought you up.
Yeah, you did. You got a good look at the Midwest. Matt, is there anything you noticed about the Midwest?
Yeah, there is something I noticed, and I'm kind of mad that you didn't tell me about this before, because it seemed like everyone there knew this information.
Oh, yeah, everyone knew.
So what I found out, if you've never been to the Midwest, is all the women there have big old boobies, dude.
Big old titties.
It's crazy. It blew my mind.
Yeah, we call those Midwest milkers.
Then they were milking. That was insane. I couldn't get it. I was like, this is fucking crazy,
Yeah,
dude.
because you're used to these fucking twig-ass Idaho chicks and Colorado chicks with no milkers on
Just a
them.
bunch of hikers.
Yeah,
No milkers. This was milking country.
that's because it's breeding country, buddy.
It is breeding country.
Gotta raise families on these titties, dude. You gotta start a farm on these titties.
Yeah, they're functional titties.
functional titties.
Not like these non-functional titties we got out here.
Right.
Just for Instagram, you know. These were real life titties. And that made me think about like the differences between how a Midwest family looks and how a Colorado family looks.
Right.
Like the Midwest family looks like a family.
Right.
They're not in the best shape,
right.
but they're normal looking, good looking people.
It's a dad. He's got a dad bod. He's wearing a jacket, and he's got a beard and a hat on because he's going bald. He's not all the way bald, but he's pretty close.
Going bald, but he just likes drinking beer and
he
hunting.
likes drinking beer and hunting and watching the game on Sunday with his boys. And other than that, then he goes and works at the factory.
And then he comes home to his wife, who has a huge rack.
Yeah.
It's fucking crazy.
And that's what they do.
And then they just pump out babies, and their babies look normal, and it's fine.
And
then
they play football.
Then you got Colorado, and it's like a bunch of families who look like what they think a perfect family should look like.
Right. They're
like,
all skinny, and they have beards, but they're like trimmed all nice and shit.
Too trimmed,
They have like
nice.
flannel, but it's like the kind of flannel jacket that costs like $180.
Yeah, your dad shouldn't have a six-pack.
No. Fuck no.
That's insane.
That's terrible.
But there's a bunch of Colorado dads out here with six-packs.
Yeah, losers. And they're eating granola and eating healthy. They're not giving you fucking cheeseburgers and pizza like they should.
And they just think that's what a family should be. And they're like, my kids are going to get into mountain biking.
Yep.
And the kids are like, I don't really want to mountain bike that intensely. I'd just like to ride the bike around the neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
And the parents are like, no, we're going to the 14ers right now. And we're going to push you off the side.
Because you have to be extreme here.
And your mom's going to take pictures and put them online.
Your mom's going to put them all over Instagram.
And they're not going to get as many likes as the Midwest likes will get because she doesn't have that big a boo.
Doesn't have the milkers.
The M in Michigan stands for milkers,
It's
is
true.
what I found out.
Yeah.
That was insane.
The big black M. Because we went to the Michigan game.
Milkers everywhere.
Milkers
I almost
everywhere.
couldn't watch the game.
Because you were too busy. You had eyes on the milkers.
I was like, oh my God. Bunch of college milkers out here.
Yeah,
Dude,
young
this
milkers,
is
dude.
crazy, dude.
Mhm.
And it was also 900 degrees.
It was. That was crazy. Yeah, we were sitting in. I've told a bunch of people since we got back about this, but we went to the big house, Michigan Stadium. Go Blue, baby.
Go Blue.
Got a big dub yesterday. But yeah, it's if you've never been to Michigan Stadium, it's just a giant bowl. In fact, it's the biggest bowl in the world. But it's a giant bowl. There's no upper deck. There's no canopy. There's no ceiling.
No.
And we were there on a day where it was 90 degrees.
It was insane. They were playing Wisconsin. You can look up the weather.
Yes. We were all just sitting there roasting in the sun.
I was sweating out of my shins, dude.
Dude, I was sweating everywhere. I was sweating just waiting in lines to go everywhere. And there were lines to go everywhere.
And your drink would get hot in 15 minutes.
Yeah, I'd get a beer and it would be boiling by the time I'm drinking it.
Yeah, it was fucking crazy.
Terrible.
I talked to my brother. He's like, was the energy there crazy? And I was like, no, not really.
No.
Everyone was way too hot.
Dude, the game ended and they won. They won. It was 24-7 or something like that.
Yeah.
And I swear to God, everyone was just kind of like,
4 claps and then everyone just left.
everyone just left. Everyone just sludged. It just slopped out like a snail, leaving a trail behind them out of the stadium.
Yeah. And also, let's talk some shit on the Michigan Stadium a little bit because the process they have to get into the stadium is fucking chaos, dude.
Yeah, dude.
That was insane. I understand it's 110,000 people. It's hard to funnel them. But there was no rhyme or reason to anything. We fucking missed kickoff.
Yeah.
It was almost like you almost got trampled trying to get into the fucking game.
Well, and then they had these security guards there who all thought they were Jason Bourne.
Yelling at people.
Yelling at people and stuff. It's like, dude, we're trying to watch the game, dude. No one here is Al Qaeda. Just let us fucking in. What are you talking about?
Dude, there was the guy 5 guys behind us as we were about to go through the fucking fake security check or whatever they do.
Yeah.
5 guys behind me, and one of the security guards was yelling at him, a guy in line going, I got my eyes on you.
Yeah.
What are you
And you're
talking
why?
about? Yeah, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Let
Let's
us
just
watch
keep it
football.
moving, dude. Fuck.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so figure your shit out, Michigan, on that. But it was a great game.
Also,
Very
I
fun.
snuck whiskey in, so they weren't doing a very good
They
job.
didn't do a good job at all. They took themselves so serious that they couldn't see what was right under their nose.
It was crazy.
Or right under your balls.
Give some fucking 19-year-old a little lapel badge, and all of a sudden he thinks he's the fucking Gestapo.
Yeah.
You know?
And it was, you go through security first, and then they check your ticket. It's like, maybe check the ticket first.
Yeah.
Because if they don't have a ticket, you don't need to go through
Then you can
security.
just stop and just say, go away.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we did get a big win. Got to experience the big house,
I got to
although it was
experience the
very
big house.
toasty.
It was super toasty, but it was still really cool.
Yeah.
Shit ton of people. It's cool to be in a big crowd like that.
Yeah.
You understand how we could really take some shit over when you get around that many people. Like, if you get enough people together like that, we could have done anything.
Oh, we could have stormed the Capitol.
And when we should have.
And we should have. Would have been more worth it than roasting in the sun watching Wisconsin suck at football. But
No, we shouldn't have. We would never.
yeah, we wouldn't. We're not inciting anything.
No, absolutely not. We're
Um,
good guys.
But
We went to Culver's when I was there.
Yeah, you got your first Culver's.
I didn't know what Culver's was.
Yeah, how did you feel about Culver's?
I liked it. Good burg.
Talk about Midwest milk. That's the Culver's.
That's where they get the milk.
That's what they use the milk for.
Yeah, I got a nice sourdough burger. It was pretty goddamn good.
Pretty good.
And also, I hadn't eaten anything in like 24 hours, so it was.
So you just inhaled it.
Yeah, I would have eaten a shoe. It was fucking, but it was delicious. Apparently, it's a huge thing.
Big Midwest thing.
I had never heard about Culver's. We saw one in Denver when we were there, though.
They're slowly talk about taking over, dude. The Culver's is expanding
so
with
that
the
was
cheese
fun.
curds.
And they call their shakes. They don't call them shakes. They call them cement something.
Concretes.
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 That's right. I got a nice Oreo concrete.
Good concrete.
No,
I had a minty concrete myself. It was quite delish.
I couldn't. And after a hot day at the game.
Yeah, I was ready
concrete.
to pour it all over my naked body, dude. I was
concrete.
so fucking hot at that game.
Slid down nice, dude. I only ate half of it. I was like, I can't eat this much milk, and that's why I don't have big boobs.
That's true. That's where the hormones come from. Is the Culver's
Dude, it was
shakes.
fucking. If you've never been to the Midwest, do yourself a favor, go down there just for the boobs. And I'm not trying to objectify anyone or do anything like that.
You're just objectively saying what you saw.
Observing.
Yes.
This is what I saw.
You saw them big knockers.
I didn't see anything under a B.
Oh God, no! Bees are illegal.
They ship you off to Colorado.
Yeah, they say go out west. You'll fit in there, nerd.
Go to California.
Go
You'll
climb a
fit
hill,
right
you
in.
fucking loser.
Dude, that was bonkers. But I found out you played a bunch of paintball growing up. That's pretty much all you did.
Drove around my hometown with Matt. And I was like, I used to play paintball there. Used to play paintball there. I played some paintball over there.
I was like, you just played paintball growing up, huh?
Yeah. That wasn't even all the places I played paintball.
There's so many more places to
There's
play.
so many more places.
You just see landscapes and ability to play paintball.
Yes. Oh God, in the fucking Midwest, like we all have big yards because we live out in cornfields and shit.
Yeah.
So it's always just like we can play paintball in Timmy's yard. Yeah, Timmy's yard would be pretty good. But what about Kyle's yard? Kyle has a pretty good yard too. Well, we could play paintball there, and then we just go play paintball.
For forever.
Forever.
Until you got into high school, I heard.
Yeah, until we got high school, and then we got into the milkers more.
Yeah, and then you're like, check out all these boobs around
Yeah,
us.
like,
This is fucking
why am I
crazy.
shooting you with paint when there's all these boobs, dude?
It's fucking nuts. So, yeah, a lot of paintball. You like doing that. Flying in sucked. Let's talk about flying a little bit, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Do
Tell
you
me about
think-
your flight experience, because mine was okay. I had a pretty smooth flight.
I don't know. It sucked. It always sucks flying. It's fun to see people like stressed as fuck with neck pillows on. I think I told you that. Like people like sprinting with a neck pillow on. It's just very funny for me to see because they're like, I want to be comfortable, but also I'm so stressed. I need to sprint through
I'm like sweating. You can see it in my face. I'm like, if I miss this flight, I'm not going to see my family.
There's like someone screaming at their kids, but they're also wearing a neck pillow. It's very fun. So that was cool. But do you think airline companies are evil?
I don't think they're evil. I think that they just don't necessarily give a fuck, but also I'll give them some credit.
Okay.
Because I work in like customer service type customer facing things. So do you.
Yes.
Sometimes, like we would joke about when we worked at the resort in Glacier, how many times a day you get asked where the bathrooms are.
Yeah.
And it's like 900 times a day. It's like every time you see a person, you say hi, and they say, where's the bathroom?
Yep.
And you say, it's over there. And then the next time someone walks up to you, they say, where's the bathroom? You say, it's over there.
Yeah.
The next person walks up, you say, it's over there. And you say it 150 times.
It gets maddening.
It gets maddening.
Yeah.
And I assume that people who work at airlines have to deal with such nonsense oft.
Oh, for sure. And I'm not saying like the customer service portion, because when I was sitting there at the fucking gate, one of our flights got goddamn delayed, and people lost their fucking minds, and they kept coming up to the attendant and with a million questions.
Yeah.
And I was sitting close enough that I could hear the questions they were asking over and over again. And then by the time it got done, I walked up to the attendants and I was like, you guys just answered a lot of questions. And they were like, yeah. And I was like, you guys did a good job. And they were like, oh, thanks. You're so sweet.
You were spreading positivity all over the airport.
I was spreading a lot of positivity over the airport. I saw a lady crying, so I wrote her a little note that said, it'll get better. And then I gave it to her and I walked away. But I feel like a lot of people are negative in airports. A lot of people
It's an easy place to be negative.
It's like the highest level of stress most people face is at an airport. I think they did a study on it. I'm probably lying, though. I don't know. I read it on the internet one time. But your stress levels are peaking when you're at an airport, and you can see it.
Yeah.
So I knew that going in, and I know that, and I'm like, well, I'll just be nice to people.
Yeah.
And then spread some positivity.
Just
and
be the light you want to see in the world, Matt.
But I do think I think the airline companies are kind of evil.
Why is that?
Because the seats suck so fucking much.
They're not good.
They purposefully make them uncomfortable so that you want to upgrade to not economy. So
well, you also got to keep in mind. So, like, say you have a nice fluffy seat cushion there, like a nice comfy, like a lazy boy, let's say, a nice little seat, and then 10,000 people's asses sit in it.
Yeah.
Then it's not comfy anymore.
It's not comfy anymore. And also, I read that they do like the shitty seats because they're lighter and it saves fuel.
That makes sense.
So they're not spending as much money on the fuel.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if it's evil, but they do definitely just want to make as much money as they can, and that's why the seats are small, so they can shove as many people in there.
They're like, sit on your neck pillow.
Like, get a neck pillow, stress the fuck out, dude.
Pretty soon you're gonna be in the airport just with pillows all over your whole body.
Yeah, that's what you should do. I should have layered up, but then it gets hot, it gets cold.
It's true.
Have you ever jacked off with a neck pillow on?
Today?
Yeah. That'd be a fun image too.
Just
like so comfortable.
Like just like completely naked, only wearing a net pillow. You're just like, ah. Now I might try it.
You should.
I don't have a neck pillow though.
I have one. I'll let you borrow it.
Really?
Only for you to masturbate with though.
Thanks, bud.
Yeah, no problem. You can't use it at the airport. Unless
I'm jacking off at the airport.
You jack off at the airport, then you can borrow it.
I'm just like in the waiting line. I'm like, sorry, this is a deal.
Yeah, it's a deal. I have to do this. My buddy let me use it.
My baggage claim. I was like, I forgot to do it on the plane. I'm sorry.
Dude, speaking of, my buddy told me, he'll remain nameless, but my buddy told me the first time he went downstairs on a girl. You know what I mean?
I know what you're saying.
You know what I'm talking about? The first time he did that when he was a young lad, he hands-free ejacked.
What?
How fucking crazy is that?
I mean, good for him, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, isn't that mind-blowing?
That's nuts.
He told me that, and I was like, that is fucking...
That guy loves pussy.
Like, you really enjoyed it.
What?
I was like, you didn't touch it at all, nothing? And he's like, nope, just right onto the sheets.
Damn.
Yeah.
I don't know how it goes up from there, dude.
Isn't that... fucking bonkers.
I mean, like I said, good for him.
It like took over the rest of my day after he told me that. I just kept looking at him like, dude, you're out of your fucking mind.
That's nuts.
That's the craziest thing I've ever heard.
Damn.
And I told everybody.
I don't think I've ever hands-free ejacked in any situation.
Sleeping?
Yeah, I guess so.
You ever had a nocturnal emission?
Yeah, when I was a young boy. When I was just a young...
How confusing is that?
Oh, right? You just wake up and you're like, what?
Yeah. You're like, oh man, I gotta change my shorts.
Right,
dude.
you're like, fuck, I'm 32. Why is this still happening?
It still happens all the time. Yeah, I only had a couple of them, but I remember it is a wild thing.
It's hard to forget.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get back there.
Core memories.
Kyle, can I ask you a question?
Oh yeah.
I don't know if you'll know the answer to this, but are tampons bad for women?
Yes.
Are they?
Yeah.
I heard you say that the other day.
Yeah.
I was like, that's interesting.
So everyone can look up, there's a guy on YouTube named Ian Carroll, and he's like a big conspiracy theorist guy. But yeah, he like deep dives into shit, you know, to see who's really behind stuff. But what got him started is he was buying tampons for his girlfriend.
Okay.
And then he noticed that they were all made by the same like company, like all of them. And that they all had all these crazy chemicals in them that are like completely unnecessary.
Really?
Yeah. And then he was like, well, what else do I not know? And then now he has a huge giant YouTube channel and shit. But that's what started it. He was like, why is there like fucking like lead in these? I don't know if there is lead, but there's like shit like that in this tampon. He's like, why is that? That doesn't make any sense. Like,
shit that doesn't need to be in
things
there.
that cause infertility are in tampons.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah.
That's super weird.
It's not good.
That sucks.
Yeah, and it doesn't need. They add it for who knows why.
Well, I will vow here on this podcast right now.
Yeah.
To never use another tampon in my.
But how are you gonna get that vodka in your anus?
Well, that's just something I'm just gonna have to do without, dude. And that's the risk.
It's a risk you're willing to take.
That's what I'm willing to do for the good fight.
I mean, sometimes you gotta stand on principle.
Well, you heard it here
out.
first. Tampons are bad.
Yeah. So women just free bleed all over the city market.
Free bleed.
That's the healthiest way.
That is so fucking gross. What do you think is more feminine? Taking baths or painting your fingernails?
Painting your fingernails.
It's more feminine?
Yeah, you don't take baths?
I mean, no, I don't fucking take baths.
Well, I think I've taken
Absolutely
a bath.
not.
Well, when I was since I've grown to be an adult. Let's say, since I was an adult man.
Over 18.
Over 18. I've probably taken a dozen baths.
Ice baths don't count. Because that's just hardcore as fuck, and that's masculine as shit. If you're not taking ice baths, you're a piece of shit who's not living right.
You're not fucking alpha.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I've only painted my fingernails like twice for like Rocky Horror.
Yeah. If you were a catcher in the MLB, you'd paint them all the time, though, and that's pretty masculine.
Is that what they do? Is that how they get the signals easier?
I've seen that, yeah. Sometimes the catchers have painted fingernails so the pitcher can see
easier.
What numbers they're holding up, which is a cool thing.
See, back in my day, the baseball players just had regular fingers.
Yeah,
and they were regular men.
Just like, yeah, because things hadn't changed. I don't know, man. I think taking baths is... Nowadays, I think that's more feminine than painting your fingernails. You see straight dudes painting their fingernails all the time.
Yeah.
It's not really a straight or gay thing, though. I'm guessing I'm just going with masculine or feminine at this point.
Right. You can be a masculine gay.
Definitely.
You can be a feminine straight.
100%.
Not a lot of them.
No.
Very few, but
you can be.
You can be.
And we support you if you are.
And we're not divisive.
Not at all.
McCray Dentistry.
Just talking about, friend of the show, I'm just talking about strictly masculine or feminine energy. If I came up to you and I was like, I painted my fingernails, but I'm getting pussy all the time. And then I came up to you and I was like, I take baths, but I get pussy all the time. Which one's more feminine?
It's actually a great question. Because that's the old pickup artist types on the internet would always be like, yeah, you got to stand out and wear like eyeliner and paint your fingernails. So
peacocking.
You're peacocking, as they say.
When I was a kid, peacocking meant something completely different.
Completely different.
I mean, you beat the shit out of peacocks and you put a spotlight on them.
Right.
And then you beat the shit out of them.
Hit them with a baseball bat.
And women hated it. It never got
But it was manly
laid.
as shit.
Yeah, dude.
But bass, I mean, so it's a little inside baseball here, friends of the show. I have a jacuzzi tub in my bathroom.
Yeah, play your cards right, you might be able to see it.
Hey. And I did bring a lady in there once.
Yeah.
And she was pretty stoked on it.
For sure.
Nothing fucking not masculine about that.
No, that's pretty masculine.
Pretty masculine.
It's also feminine at the same time.
Is it?
Yeah.
Why?
I feel like you're coming into their world when you take a bath with them.
But we didn't have like bath bombs or anything.
Oh,
or like, what do women do there? Yeah, I didn't do it right. I should have bubbles.
You should have bubbles. If I'm taking a bath, I'm going full femme with it.
The lack of bubbles was a giant mistake.
Candles, red wine.
We were drinking wine. Boo.
Yeah, that's pretty feminine.
I did have a wine bath, but it was with a lady.
Yeah.
And then
it can still be feminine.
It could be feminine.
Some straight ladies like a feminine man.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
I don't get it.
I don't get it at all, but
I could.
I honestly think I'll go on. I think taking baths is more feminine than painting your fingernails nowadays. If you asked me this 15 years ago, my answer would be different. But I think with the normalization of fingernails and painting them for straight dudes, baths are more feminine.
You know, and also there's a movement with like the hardcore goth type dudes, like the heavy metal dudes. They paint their fingernails a lot, and they wear like spikes and shit. So they're like,
yeah, Ozzy Osbourne painted his fingernails. Rest in peace, dude.
R.I.P.
And he was pretty manly.
He's a pretty manly dude.
He was a pretty manly man.
Think.
I don't know if he was, dude.
I don't know if he was either.
I don't know. I never met him. But you want to do a corporate whore?
Oh, do we have a corporate whore of the week? It's time for this week's corporate whore. Who is this week's corporate whore, Matthew?
This week's winner goes to Sam Jackson.
Samuel L. Jackson. Long overdue corporate whore of the week.
Dude.
Yes.
Net worth, $250 million.
Sounds about right.
Apparently. I don't know if that's true.
I mean,
I imagine it's close.
He's doing well.
The Marvel.
Oh, yeah.
And Capital One.
And every other movie he's been in.
Every other movie you've ever seen. Yeah, it's him. But yeah, man, congrats, Sam.
Congrats. But no matter how much money he makes, he just can't turn down a Capital One commercial.
He's in like 4 of them right now that are rotating.
He's got to know what's in your wallet, man.
It's that. I think he's done a few Apple commercials too. I think I've seen him in an Apple. Yeah, which is good.
He just strikes me as those guys like Snoop Dogg, who he's just like, wait, money? Okay.
It feels good to make money, and that's why a lot of these people do it, I think.
I wouldn't know.
I think that's what Snoop Dogg said. He's like, dude, I just love the feeling of making money.
He's doing it.
Loves doing it. Got to do it more.
Got to do it more.
But you would think, $200 million would be enough. But it's not. Enough is never enough. Welcome to America.
God, you got to have
congrats
more.
Again, Sam, that doesn't mean that we don't love you.
Still love Samuel L. Jackson.
Love Sam. I love almost every corporate horror we've ever done. I genuinely like them.
Yeah.
But it's just a segment.
And you are a corporate whore.
You're a corporate whore, and there's no arguing it.
Yeah.
Like, if he was here right now,
being
like, I'm not a corporate whore.
We'd be like, Sam.
Yeah, dude.
Come on,
dude.
Samuel.
A little bit. And then
I'd be like, what's in your wallet? It's corporate whore money.
It's corporate whore money. And then he'd beat the shit out of both of us, because even though he's old as shit, I think he could still probably whip our asses.
Ooh, I think I could beat up Sam Jackson.
No
Sam
way.
Jackson's old, bro.
We looked it up the other day. How old is he? 76, maybe?
Is he that old?
In his 70s for sure.
I was gonna say late 60s, but 70s makes sense.
I think he's in his 70s. I don't know. I don't want to go on record as saying I could beat up Sam Jackson, because I don't think I could.
Will. I'm gonna be the new Jake Paul, dude. I'm gonna beat up old guys for money.
Beat up old guys who
old black dudes. Old bald black dudes.
All right, buddy. Speaking of being old, you told me something the other day. Now, you like to, when we're in the city.
Yes.
When we go to the city, which we do sometimes, you like to get on the dating apps.
I do.
And you like to swipe.
See what's going on.
You just like to see what's going on. And you told me that when you come across a lady who seems to be elderly, more elderly than you would like, you say something to yourself. What do you say when you come across a woman on let's say, Hinge, and you're like, oh, she's elderly? What do you say?
Well, elderly's a bit strong.
Yeah, I didn't want to say the word, though.
It's just, it's I quote wise Master Yoda. This is from The Empire Strikes Back. When he first meets Luke, and he says, "I'm trained to be a Jedi," and Yoda looks him up and down and he goes, "Too old. Too old to begin the training." And that's what I think.
That's what you think.
When I see a woman who's 45 on Tinder, I say, "Too old.
Too old to begin.
Too old to begin the training."
That has made me laugh so hard for the last fucking week. I told you after we talked about it, like the next night, I woke up at 3 a.m. and then I thought about that and just laughed. And then I just went back to bed. Too old. Too old to begin the training. To begin the training is very funny too.
Yes.
It's like dating training. Oh my God.
Yep.
That brought me a lot of joy.
And I was still banging older lady. Don't get me wrong.
For sure, it's just
totally
a funny thing to do when you're swiping.
Oh, speaking of in the city, Matt. So we just did a week-long stint in Denver. Did some shows down there.
Shout out to everyone we saw.
Shout out to all the homies. We were back at Comedy Works, which was sick. We did Don't Tell, which was awesome. But we kind of fumbled one of our transportation routes to get to one of the shows, and we ended up renting scooters.
Yeah,
like
birds.
Bird scooters.
Bird scooters.
Yeah. Matt, how was your experience on that bird scooter?
Thank God I was sober, is what I was saying, dude, because I would have fucking died.
Yeah. Well, so the first thing we did, it took us like 10 minutes to unlock the bird scooter. Then the first thing that I did was drive it onto the street the wrong way down a one-way road into oncoming traffic.
Yeah, for sure.
That's the first thing.
And I followed you because that's what I do. I'll follow you to the end of the earth.
To the ends of the earth.
Yeah.
So then and then we tried to just take, because I'm like, I'm not driving on the fucking road because the road is crazy, even though I think you're supposed to drive on the road, which is nuts.
Yeah, I don't know. Are you supposed to drive the fucking rented scooters on the road or not on the road? I don't know.
Write us at SteamboatComedy.com.
Maybe in bike lanes, we could probably do it in a bike lane, but it just felt shitty.
Yeah. And then speaking of shitty, we decided to take the sidewalks, and the Denver city sidewalks are, let's just say, not doing well.
No, they've seen better days.
I mean, that was the sketchiest shit was riding those scooters down the sidewalk.
And we're stone cold sober.
Cold sober.
And no shocks in the scooters at all.
And they're so squirrely. We're like shaking.
It was intense.
It was intense. It was an experience.
It was. Those are fucking out of control.
Was that your first time on a rented scooter?
No, I've been on one before, but
okay. But not like that.
Not like that. I mean, I used to fucking scoot back in the day.
Oh, yeah, you used to rip some scoot?
I used to have a razor. Not a big deal.
Oh, nice. Me too.
You remember the razors?
Oh, yeah.
Or the knockoff? I think I might have had the knockoff one.
I had the knockoff one for sure.
Like a brazier or something.
A razor.
I can't remember what the fuck they called it, but it was a knockoff one. And we used to ride those on the streets, and they had the little gel wheels on them.
Uh-huh.
And the gel wheel would kind of absorb the cracks.
A little bit.
You think these new ones would be able to absorb cracks?
Well, they look like they
would
have rubber
fucking
tires on them. But yeah, they didn't absorb
They
shit.
just shake your whole fucking body.
Yeah, it was crazy.
I think the fucking injuries that people are getting from them, I don't know anything about it, but I have to imagine there's quite a few ER visits.
Oh, yeah. Well, I know just a friend in town, I won't say her name, but shout out friend of the show. She was in Denver I want to say 6 months ago. It was like end of the midwinter last year. They went down and were renting scooters, and she biffed it on one and broke her fucking collarbone, dude.
Yeah. So it's sketchy. Don't, ride them if you have to, if you fuck up your Uber like we did. But
yeah.
if you fuck that up, then you got to ride them. Because you got to get to the show. The show must go on.
Yes, which we showed up to early anyways.
I got a would you rather.
Okay.
You want to do that?
Yeah, lay it on me.
All right. I can't remember what I fucking wrote. Okay, would you rather every time you meet someone, you have to ask them to follow you on Instagram, or every time you go out to eat, you have to tip with quarters?
Oh, wow. That's a deep one.
Yeah, that's tough. That's a good one.
Was this inspired from one of our shows in Denver, that asking everyone to follow you on
just
Instagram?
like being in Denver. Because I don't have Instagram, so...
Which you're like a pariah for that, by the way.
Dude, everyone hates it.
Everyone's like, what are you talking about?
But I see the love in their eyes when they see me fighting a good fight.
They're like, hell yeah, stay strong. Anyways, what's your Instagram? But it was one of the ladies we did a show with got done with the show and then walked around to every person in the room and said, follow me on Instagram.
Yeah, will you follow me on Instagram? And I couldn't think of a worse way to exist.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Like, I would never want to do that.
Well, to be fair, the only reason she was there is because of Instagram.
For sure, and a lot of reasons everyone's anywhere is because of Instagram. Instagram does a lot of good things for a lot of people.
It's the whole reason why families in Colorado have kids.
so they
put them on Instagram.
They can put pictures on Instagram. It's crazy. But I could never do that. But also, I don't know if I could ever tip in quarters.
Oof. That's such an insult.
It is an insult. But again, you can, over tip.
But that's almost worse, because if I tip you $20 in quarters... You're like, what am I going to do with 80 quarters? You know?
You can take them to the fucking bank. Get some goddamn 20s.
So that's like, here, go do some work.
Do a little bit of work, yeah. Or everyone you fucking meet for the first time.
For the first time?
Meeting your girlfriend's dad.
Like, hey, can you follow me on Instagram?
In this hypothetical.
My non-existent girlfriend's dad.
Yeah, meeting the family for the first time. Hey, you want to follow me on Instagram? I'd rather put a sword in my stomach and commit Harry Carey.
I think I'd rather do that than tip in quarters, though.
Really?
Yikes. What if I go
I could
out?
just avoid restaurants, though, for the rest of my life.
I guess.
You can't avoid meeting people. And if you do, that's like a much sadder existence, I think.
That's true, but also I could be like, follow me on Instagram. Huh? Just kidding. Or do.
You can't say just kidding.
I can't say just kidding?
You can't say just kidding. That'd be like, I'm leaving you a tip in quarters. Just kidding. That would,
But then I actually have to leave the tip.
Yeah. And then ask them to follow you on Instagram.
Can I leave the tip in quarters and then switch it out? Be like, hey, I'll give you a change.
Yeah, I'll give you actual change if you
and
fucking follow me on Instagram.
We just have to do a little charade, yes. And then if you follow me on Instagram, you get real money.
You get real money. That could work. What are you going with, dude? You going Instagram?
I'm going Instagram. It's a tough one. Because that could actually benefit me. But tipping in quarters might, ruin my reputation.
Yeah. I don't know, dude, because it's still money. It is a slap in the face, but it is still money.
It is still money.
And it's technically not wrong in the eyes of money.
Right.
It's looked down on.
Right.
But it's not wrong. I mean, going around asking everyone to follow you on Instagram is fucking looked down on. That is insanity. All right, I got one more thing.
Okay.
What are you going to miss most when AI shuts everything down?
My family.
Your family?
Once it kills us all?
Yeah. Well, I think it's going to shut everything down before and then we're just going to die.
The grid's going to shut down.
I don't think AI is going to shoot us or anything. I think it's going to shut everything down, and then it's going to be like feast or famine. You got fucking survival of the fittest type thing.
You know, when we were in Denver, the one day the power went out.
Yeah.
And we were driving down the street, and the street lights were out. I had a feeling, I was like, this is it. This is what The Walking Dead is going to be like.
Yeah.
Because how often do you go up to a street light and it's not on?
It wasn't on. But do you know what I noticed when we were doing that?
What?
Is everybody that was driving just treated it like a four-way stop, and it was fine.
Everybody did good.
Everybody did a good job. So if you were in Denver when the power went out, or in Arvada where we were when the power went out, you did the four-way stop, congrats.
Good job.
It actually gave me hope.
Gave you hope.
I was like, oh, we don't even fucking need stoplights.
Yeah, what are you even doing here?
We don't need them at all.
Yeah.
Just treat everything like a four-way stop.
Right.
I'm going to miss showers the most.
Showers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Once it shuts everything down.
That would suck. I mean, just running water might be a problem in general.
Well, we got the river right next to us.
That's
we'll be
true.
good.
I need to go shower in Hippie Hot Springs down here in Steamboat Springs.
Yeah, I think we'd be fine up here for a good amount of time.
Yeah.
But if you're in the city, dude, you're fucked.
Right.
You're done.
Well, if you're in the city, you're going to start eating each other, dude.
That's them. They might be in a good spot then.
It could be.
A lot of food.
A lot of sustenance.
A lot of sustenance there in the cities.
And we were just up here eating trees when we could be eating fat kids down in Denver, you know?
Yeah, definitely.
It's a big mistake.
Yeah, it is a big mistake. There's more nutrients in trees these days.
That's true.
The
There's
kids
also
are-
a lot of nutrients in fat kids.
Well, there's more plastic these days, I've heard.
That's true.
A lot of plastics in the fat children.
And the fat children.
I got sentences.
Oh, it's time for Matt Newland's sentences that have never been said before.
Number 1. The Halloween party was ruined after the Jehovah Witness karaoke'd Uptown Funk, then sold us Bad Molly.
So you've been to my karaoke before. So people say that in this town all the time.
No Jehovah's Witnesses are coming in there.
No,
though.
none of those. I guess that's the wrench in that one.
The
yeah.
wrench in this sentence was a Jehovah's Witness will not. They hate Halloween.
Yes.
Is the thing. They don't.
Well, they might out of spite
participate.
because they hate Halloween so much they might want to fucking poison the Halloweeners. you
Yeah.
know?
Just Bad Molly. It's not poison. It's just like, oh, this is bunk.
Oh.
This
I thought you
sucks.
meant bad like
Oh yeah, no. I just meant like you're not gonna roll as hard as you wanted.
like they just gave you a spree and we're like, haha.
Yeah, maybe like a little caffeine pill.
Yeah.
Peel.
A caffeine
Caffeine pill. That's a good sentence though.
That's pretty good.
Not a bad sentence.
Not a bad sentence.
Number 2. After learning about the Vietnam War, I decided to stop eating scented candles. That was almost too absurd.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's as good a reason as any, you know?
Yeah, for sure. The sentence itself is almost too absurd, but it does,
Right.
grammatically, it checks out.
It checks out. I mean, if you got back from the war, so let's say you were a POW and all you had to eat was scented candles.
Oh, you hear a story about a guy who only ate scented candles. 'Cause I
Right.
was just learning about the Vietnam War.
Right.
in
Or
this
you
sentence.
were that. Oh, okay, after you learned about
after
it.
I learned about it, because I
Right.
didn't know about it.
And then they're like, a guy was in a cage in Vietnam for 6 months, and all he ate was scented candles. And you're like, what happened to him? And they're like, he died. And then you're like, I guess I got to stop eating these scented candles.
I gotta stop eating scented
That
candles.
checks out.
Could have been said. I don't think so, but
Could've
it could have been said.
Chances are 50-50.
Coin flip, dude.
Coin flip, really.
Quarter flip. All right. Number 3. A lot of people struggled during the Great Recession in 2008, but I thrived because of my fake boobs and passion for helping the poor.
I don't know, helping the poor helps you in a recession, but fake boobs help pretty much any situation.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, you saw all those happy milker people in the Midwest.
Those weren't fake.
They weren't fake. Those were real.
Those were real
But
boobs.
they were real happy
They were super happy.
because they had big old knockers and they knew it.
They did. They seemed happier
Yeah.
over there in the
Life
Midwest.
is simple in the Midwest.
People shit on the fucking Midwest, but
Yeah,
they're like-
because they're losers.
you shit on it though. You're like, oh, everyone's kind of depressed.
Well, it's just because the weather sucks.
The weather does suck,
Weather does suck.
and maybe we were there during a good time of year, which I think we probably were.
Yeah, almost too good. That's why it was 900 degrees.
Yeah.
We were there. But
they didn't seem depressed.
no.
They seemed happy. They had their families, and they were like, we're gonna fucking.
Yeah.
This is great.
Yeah, they're like fucking, we shit out some kids, we fucking go to the movies, we fucking have big old titties, drink a beer on Friday night.
Dude, how could you be depressed
How could you?
when that many floppers around you? It's fucking bizarre.
That's why we're so depressed, because there's no floppers out here.
There's some floppers out here. I don't want to shit too hard on
There's
these
a few floppers.
There's some floppers.
Shout out to friends of the show.
Friends of the
floppers.
show, you know who you are. You know you're floppers.
You know what you're flopping.
What else you got, dude? Anything else?
Nah, I mean, that's about it, other than just more football bullshit. I got to watch my fucking Giants shit another fucking generationally crazy game down their leg.
Yep.
Twice this season already.
That's what they do.
Oh, but I was at the bar.
You let it get you sad.
Well, I let it get me. It was a roller coaster. So I was down at. We live obviously in Colorado, so I'm in a bar with all Broncos fans and me in a Giants jersey, and we're kicking the shit out of them for 90% of the game, and I'm of course talking a bunch of shit
For sure.
and standing up and clapping and being like, this is the best, and then the most improbable thing in the world happens is we fucking blow this giant lead at the very end of the game. But then we also come back again, and then we blow it again as time. So it's just like this like up and down, and the whole bar is going crazy. And I was like, like it went from like me being like, fuck you guys, and then be like, oh, we fucking got you, to then at the end we're all just like hugging each other. Like that was too much.
That was too
It
much.
was too much.
We have breached through the fandom of the NFL, and now we must embrace.
This is crazy.
That is
So
nuts.
yeah, that made me sad.
It's okay. They're millionaires, though, which we've always talked about.
They are
They're just
millionaires.
Jackson
They are
Dark.
millionaires, and they don't give a shit. All those guys lost that game, and they're like, darn.
Yeah.
Well, I've already made enough money to retire. So,
On to
and
next
I'm 26.
week. And you're like, man,
Yeah, and I
that
was
made
like,
me
fuck.
sad.
This just ruined my whole day.
It's better than the Ravens. The Ravens are fucking 1-5 right now, dude.
Ravens do stink.
I thought they were going to win the Super Bowl this offseason.
Well, if 90% of their team wasn't in the hospital,
Yeah. They
They'd
would
have
have had a
pretty good
real
chance.
good shot.
had a good shot. A lot better
They
shot.
would have.
Yeah.
But now, I think I said if they don't win the Super Bowl, I'm going to transition into a woman, which was a joke. I'm not going to do that yet. Not yet.
We'll see.
Not yet, Maester.
Speaking of sports, there's another thing is I lost a bet, friends. This will probably be documented in the future, but friend of the show, Corey, Jonathan Barley, we bet on the Michigan USC game, and I lost, very surprisingly. I felt pretty confident about it. And now I have to ski from the top of the mountain to the bottom of the mountain wearing only a USC-themed Speedo.
You're pretty excited.
Not really.
Yeah, buddy. You're going to
Weather
show off them
dependent.
ham hocks, dog.
I'm going to show off the booty. Well, he was like, what size should I get you? And I was like, well, I got all this dick. You know what I mean? So
Get
probably
the biggest dick size Speedo.
get the biggest children's size Speedo that you can get.
Yeah. That'll be fun. So look out for that. He's going to be skiing naked on the mountain pretty
Get
soon.
to see my fucking chunky ass freezing off.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then what else? When's our next podcast? I guess it'll be after Halloween. So yeah, we got we got another
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
Holy hell.
There'll be some Halloween shenanigans. I got a costume I'm excited for.
Yeah.
And I'll be DJing karaoke on Halloween night at Schmiggity's. Shout out to Schmiggity's.
As our ancestors did.
As our ancestors
It
did.
was written in the stars for you.
And then we got a show in Hayden this Friday or this Saturday.
Yeah.
Very funny Evan Joe's coming up. That's going to be good, and then it'll be a little break from there until basically the season gets started.
Nice. We need a break.
Need a break.
I'm
Been
tired.
traveling too. I was supposed to go to the Giants game in person today, which I'm kind of glad I didn't. Part of me wishes I was there just because it was so crazy.
Yeah.
But
Grass is always greener, dude.
yeah, I was
You made the right
fucking
choice.
Tired of traveling.
I'm done traveling, and we got this podcast out late, so we need to prioritize this podcast.
That is true. We need to prioritize you fine people. Yeah.
Listen, and we appreciate you, and we love you.
Yes.
And be yourself, and don't be mean to people at the airports.
Don't be mean to people at the airport. Just be mean to them everywhere else.
Yeah, just be mean to them at the grocery store or in traffic.
Especially in traffic.
Especially in traffic. Be pissed at people in traffic. Go into a retail shop and take your day out on someone, but don't do it at the airport.
All right, thanks for listening, everybody. That's it for this episode. We'll see you in a couple weeks. Oh, yeah.
Thank you. Love you.
Rain or shine, it's here to make you laugh. It's the Steamboat Comedy Podcast. It's the Steamboat Comedy Podcast.